LimeNotLemon, this is a new episode called Rock, Paper, Scissors with Ziggity Zig and that guy Griff. And
Whee!
UCMOP.
Who?
Are you are you not UCMOP anymore?
Yep. No, I'm just opening a yogurt.
No, I think
So we're
that was his
starting
joke.
here.
Was who?
Oh,
Yeah. So
Same.
we're starting here on Polar Night LE,
Yep.
and I have an Oikos Greek vanilla yogurt that I'm going to eat while I commentate on this matchup.
This is better than I hoped for already.
I'm very interested to see how this pans out because, except in cases of cheese, usually your matchups come to whoever builds more immortals. Kind of.
just for that, I'm not gonna build Immortals.
That's not
Okay,
true.
well,
You don't know how
okay.
to build anything. You and your pedestrian
Wait, roots.
Protoss. That was
do I
the
have-
best Twitter
wait.
comment you've made all week, Ross.
Oh, the pedestrian. I don't even remember what I said.
I accused you of pedestrian play, and you said, "Is that a slam?" Because I never build air units.
I figured it was.
No, it wasn't. That's my go-to thing for if I ever feel like I want to be arrogant. I'm not some pedestrian.
So what I'm seeing now is it looks like a 3 pool from both players.
Shh, Grant!
A standard opening.
I hacked the game to allow a pool. You're not supposed to ruin that.
I totally just
sorry.
checked out a Zelnaga tower. You will be glad to know that you are not next to a Zelnaga tower.
What? That's where
You're
I
not. I'm sorry. You're just not there.
I asked
Oh wait, did I go to the wrong? Come on over here. Where the hell are the?
You have not enough minerals.
Come on! There we go.
Not enough.
All right, what do you see? You see not friggin' much.
You have not enough minerals.
And there we go.
You have not enough
Can't get enough of that sugar cream.
minerals.
About halfway through the yogurt now.
UC Mofi live commentates his yogurt eating.
So yeah,
Hey, get
Uh,
away, get away, get
I
away.
can't say anything without spoilers, but I'm seeing some fairly standard stuff here.
That's kind of
No,
what
I
we do.
screwed up my probes entirely, and they just weren't mining.
I didn't say I was a good commentator who would notice that.
You have not
He really didn't. That's true. We probably should have checked his CV before we started this.
We did. His DirectX crashed.
Yep.
Now, in terms of similarities in the builds, without giving anything away to either competitor, I can say that both seem to be going for a build that is using some pylons,
I have figured
and
it out.
a,
My
a gate seems to be pretty integral as well.
my Nexus was not rallied to a pump mineral pad.
You're kidding.
That's what was wrong.
That is absolutely excellent.
I was trying to figure out why it kept doing weird things.
Okay, the
And I
very
wasn't having
important
any
thing that's
money.
about to happen here
You have not enough minerals.
is that I need to make sure.
Oh, we got a bit of tag going on around in the middle of the map.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough
Okay. How much? How much are these?
minerals. Are under attack.
No, I need more gas. That's not cool, and this is even less cool.
Yogurt's done, guys.
Excellent.
I do actually have a granola bar, if anyone wanted to hear about that.
Bring it on.
Really?
Oh, we've got a President's Choice Blue menu, which is kind of their sort of like low-fat, healthy version.
You're going to
And
arrive.
it's pretty decent.
What we got? What we got?
Oh, and the rush.
Don't quite
Now
know
that
what's going on.
That was reasonably fast.
Well, considering that I also forgot to build a lot of things for a while.
Yeah, certainly Griff looks like he is in a bad place right now.
Probably.
And this does make me slightly scared for my game with Zig.
Under attack.
It should also be noted that I do have a large number of things in his mineral line.
Oh.
Also, not being a good commentator, I didn't notice that part either. But will Zig do a base trade here? Or
Probably something of the like.
You require more Vespine gas.
we have one zealot down there for Griff, but 3 stalkers.
Research complete.
would you get up here? You.
Zig's mineral line currently just getting wrecked.
Yeah,
Mothership
pretty much.
core would have been very helpful here.
A whole lot of wreckage.
Griff
what on
actually
earth? What
kind
on
of
earth?
trimming that starter rush down, doing a good job warping in units behind the Nexus.
Yeah!
Zig has an idle zealot while 4 probes die right now.
Here we
Zig
go
has
ahead.
5.
This zealot is boss. 18 kills.
Oh my god.
I was really kind of hoping.
Yeah, that was an interesting trade-off. It looked very bad for Griff. Both players pretty much wrecked in terms of economy, but neither person actually lost that much in terms of production builds.
Nope. That's cool. Oh man, now we're into the most ridiculous game ever.
Yeah, no one has any army, no one has any economy. It's who can recover faster from their terrible opening builds.
The good news is that my opening build does have a setup that's sort of in action right now. I'm gonna take this probe back to my base and get some minerals with him. Rather than...
That's probably a really good idea.
Minerals. Prismatic core online.
Now, one player is doing something right now that might set them up for something that is positive, I can say. without
Maybe.
giving it away.
We will have to see and wait and find out.
Phase crystals charged.
And what that thing that I'm about to announce is incoming
Undercooled.
Zealots and Void Rays at the same time.
Ah. Yep,
Zig
that's pretty much it.
has 0 stock.
I've got nothing beyond this at all.
There we go. Ouch. Pepsi.
So here we are.
Game 2?
And what are you doing? You're playing. I'm commentating this time.
But
Game
I
2
usually
started.
talk!
Game 2. Yes, at the beginning of an episode. This is not the beginning, even though you think it is. All right, I see that we've got probes on the mineral lines. Hopefully, we will not see a repeat of my hot moves last time,
This is good.
where I rallied my Nexus to not the mineral line. So far, they are exactly in sync. Mirror build.
He's Terran.
Who's what's color? No, he's not. Did you not pay any attention on the loading screen?
Evidently not, no.
He's obviously Zerg. He told us earlier he just recently started playing Zerg.
I'm not listening to you at all anymore.
Well, that's going to be unfortunate when I tell you that he's built a proxy pylon. And he's warping in some zealots.
I'm now definitely not listening to you at all. Alright. Oh.
The amount of scouting being done by both sides is amazing. Astounding, really. Oh, we finally have a GLHF.
Yeah, I was getting to it.
Much chrono has been spent on one side, but maybe not on the other.
Kill this.
Oh, UCMOP is saying, screw you.
Alright, he's just gonna head back home. That's cool.
Ross is apparently ignoring all of my previous advice about the proxy pylon nonsense.
What advice?
Oh, a letter I said where I accidentally casted that he was making one.
Told you I wasn't listening to you.
Ah, that'll
And
do
I'm
it.
also now negating the fact.
So,
That's a terrible spot.
UCMOP is employing a very interesting strategy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that to mess with Ross anymore. I'm saying that because I'm legitimately interested.
Okay. Pylon is on the way. Shut your bits.
Our worker supply is dead even. You've killed the same number of units each. 0, 0. What else is to be said?
Okay.
Things are happening. Things.
Totally things.
Things.
Don't mind saying. Where? Wow!
Surprise!
Aha! Here it is. Oops.
Did you go 2-gate before Cyber? I mean, Ziggy appears to have gone 2-gate before Cyber in an interesting maneuver.
Of course I did. What else do you do? Oh, crap. Now I'm in trouble. Come on, come on! Get it down, get it down, get it down! 2 more slices, 2 more slices!
Oh,
And...
it's a race! It's a race!
Yes!
Ah, UCM OP seems to be maybe not so OP right now. Seems to be in a spot of trouble. He does appear to have a massive economy on which he could rest his laurels.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I thought that he would know all my builds, so I did a build I never do, hoping that cheese would miraculously save the day.
That sometimes works, I'll tell you that.
He was scouting very hard in hopes of finding you and having a
Yeah,
hard time
I honestly,
finding
based on previous gameplay, didn't think he would look there at all.
That was even a 13, because I scouted off of the gateway. Oops.
you. Well, actually, when you scouted, he hadn't started building the proxy yet either.
Aha. Okay, you get up here and do that
This may
again.
turn into a regular game yet, folks.
There we go. Zealots, you handle that. And... get handled. Get handled, sir! Oh dear. Ungood. Oh, this could be worse.
This, I honestly don't know how this is going to turn out. Photon overcharge there, Chachki.
Yeah, that happens.
Well, it could have gone better or worse for either of you, really.
Okay, so now we're into this. But the fun thing that I'm ready for... and I want one of you in here. We really do have the most ridiculous of games.
This is, I don't even really know how to cast this game. Because, damn, I don't know what's going on ever.
Oh dear.
Man, Blink Stalkers are not super sturdy.
They really kind of aren't, are they? Man, I don't even remember.
Oh, that Void Ray finally died.
You go over here, you go up there.
Let's see what we got for going on down here. Oh, we've got a lot of inactive probes on Ziggy's side. A lot of untaken gases.
Ah, for Pete's sake!
arc here. Maybe this will be enough. Will this be enough for
well,
or for Ziggy to take over? It might just be. Oh, the Blink Stalkers. When enough of them.
Finally get a couple of... Oh, this is so terrible.
Making progress.
Alright, where are you guys? You guys should be down here. You need to be in there. You need to be in there. Come do some things. Come shoot that.
Base is under attack. Highlight hot. Prismatic core online.
Okay, so we got some units doing things. I think that Ziggy's finally possibly...
Maybe done some stuff.
He's finally making a little bit of progress. They both lost a lot this game.
Yeah.
Yay!
There we go.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous. Oh, game 3! That guy Griff versus UCMOP on Frost Le. And it's going to be yet another PvP. I think we need to choose some different races to make this a little less
I should have
boring,
done Terran, actually. I just haven't
again,
played that in a really long time.
we're probably
and I'm
just-
trying to get used to TOS, so...
I think we're also looking at some different observer style interfaces. That's the word I'm trying to think of here. There we go. So I can go straight onto the hotkeys and woo, there's the workers of blind, cool stuff's going on. How do I hit the speed up button? This is slow. Do things better. Hunger wall. There's Griff coming up empty, and UCMOP hits Paydirt. Just checking out to see what kind of buildings Griff is making. Now he can see most of the buildings just then. Griff, however, has no idea what is being made down here. Does not know quite what is going on here.
Oh, he's on the bottom half of the map. You just said down.
Well, you're in the top one and you just search the other top one. Of course he's down. I just hit 4E again. I need to stop doing that while casting games. I'm all 4E, make a probe. Well, no, there does seem to be a little bit of an army advantage at the moment, but not too big of one. And if you have a look at the, actually, yes, I can even report on the EPM. Dead heat for average EPM. Current EPM is a little bit swayed, but definitely doing all right for the average
Not
EPM.
building a simulator with E. I don't know why I think I'm playing Zerg.
Yeah, you are playing Zerg, apparently. These two probes are just doing a little bit of a dance over in this corner of the map on Frost, and yet that guy, Griff, is taking up a bit more space on the map than UCMOP, where he's got a little bit more vision, just seeing all these kinds of things. Yep, no one seems to be doing any kind of fast expand at the moment, so there's no way of scouting for that. UCMOP trying to get his army under control. Not really under control, but just generated. Now, the only problems here is that both players maybe a little bit on the, I could use a pylon right about now.
That was very well timed, because I hadn't noticed, and I got the warning just as you said it.
My pylon was already down.
Speaking of warning, oh, here comes a Zealot into UCMOP's base, but he does have the Mothership Core. Comes out just in time for the Zealot to come up the stairs, and the Zealot's got 2 kills. 1, 2, yep, 2 so far. The Mothership Core, who is in no danger from the Zealot, is now running away from the Zealot, which is sort of an interesting maneuver there. Had the Mothership Core held still, might have held that guy Griff to only, 2 kills, but does manage to get 3 kills and a whole lot of non-mining time right now. Sort of both players going for kind of a different style at this point.
You mean he's probably doing one that makes sense?
No,
Whereas,
no, because as far as macro and whatnot, yeah, one of you sort of chose early on well, you both chose early on what method you were going to go, and not entirely sure things are going to work out super well. In any case, no, it's still looking, yeah, it is still looking rather even. So the fat lady is in nowhere near singing. In fact, the song's not been started. She hasn't exactly chosen one. However, still got quite a lot of just fair amount of running around, and just taking a peek and see what's happening. Just making sure that no one's doing anything sneaky. I do appreciate the looks for sneakiness, because both these players are akin to sneakiness, as we have learned. In fact, Griff, did you do any sneakiness in our game? I don't think you really did. It was mostly just kind of a stand-up.
I built a
Right, the proxy
next
Stargate.
to
I
your
thought
base.
so. Right. See, the problem with playing me right after me playing Griff there, Grant, was that I initially am super paranoid about everything. But I did see that there was nothing in your base. There was no pylon, there was no gateway, so I thought, okay, it's got to be proxied somewhere, and that's when I went mad, ridiculous search out, whatnot. And then it turned into that crazy game that we had there. Still remarkably even. I'm very much looking forward to this. I don't know what is about to happen. If you take a look, there's some more things down there. I do feel like there might be a small disadvantage here. It's Mothership Core, bumping Mothership Cores, a bunch of chest bumps going on here, and there's the recall. As Griff realizes that he's not just going to wander in and roll right over UCMOP. There, Mothership Core 1 kill. Sweet. Oh! And the Zealot hit squad still being taken out by these Void Rays. The only issue there is that that moves a couple of Void Rays slightly out of position, so now we see if UCMOP's army can get back in time to take these out, but now he's come up against the Tempest army. The Void Rays are trying to return at the same time. Mothership Core still with just 1 kill. However, Grant's Mothership Core now has 1 kill as well, and is possibly going to die with that 1 kill.
Oh gosh, that's gone really poorly.
It did kind of a little bit, yes. 2 kills on the Mothership Core. Grant, he heads back for the Photon Overcharge.
I still have an army down there?
That has done quite a lot of damage.
Oh, good lord.
Oh my.
Probes are under attack.
Focusing
What?
on the Colossus.
Oh, what? Not cool.
And Griff's small, strange forward army of probes has come across a ninja expand by UCMOP. And it looks like, the extra big bullies have taken care of the first round of bullies. Loud sigh from UCMOP, who is just about to learn something else that's kind of new. That if you look at the workers... Oh dear. The workers killed tab paints a delicious tale, have to say. Here's where the two actually do spot each other, and interesting things are about to happen. Pops a shield. Tempest stay near the back, exactly where they should be. Oh yeah, the Mothership Core gets popped. No kills on Griff's Mothership Core at the moment. These Archons are just kind of moving their way in. Big tickle squad up here on the north end side of this army. Tempest do manage to knock down a couple of those Archons. They are big enough, but do they have... I don't know if they've quite got the chops to take out the remainder of this army. It's still remarkably even. How do you do this? Here comes another one. So it is now... Yeah, I think 7 Tempest versus 1 Stalker. Things are going to go in a certain way. Wow, this is... Oh! Really? Alright, so 2 hits.
Oh, you're finally taking that pylon out?
2 hits from 7 Tempests will take out a pylon. That does not seem like the kind of big, ginormous, awesome damage you want to have. There is a small lead in the way of money. So I'm not sure if that's going to make too much of a difference, because I fear that if these Tempests don't do their job, that is, somehow gain immortality, things might end poorly.
Yeah, I can't handle the Zealot harass at all. It's really frustrating to deal with. Like,
That was the hope, because I knew I wasn't going to beat you just straight on.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to have to starve you and out-expand you.
That was crazy. How do you talk through that? I don't understand. It was a good time.
I didn't talk.
However, have a look at that. Look at UCMOP's supply cap there.
Yeah, that was good.
20 seconds of a 31-minute game. Well done. Well played.
Thank you.
Well done, sir.
That was.
I
Have a look at that army value. Just look at how exciting that was. Every time you guys had a fight, you went back to like lick your wounds and start all over again. And there was this one point. You see that dip where Griff went to a huge dip? That was that first Tempest one. Griff had much
Nothing.
lower of an army, and if the Tempest had moved out, they might have done a bit more damage, or they could have done it in some other kind of, I don't know, harass.
Yeah, I guess I figured whenever I'd move out, there'd be like 8 gates over there, and I probably wouldn't be able to make much progress if I didn't have.
Oh, I had
Russian
12,
support.
I had 12 gates.
Yeah.
Which is how I then quickly caught back up.
Mm.
The pylon placement was awesome. You both had like these kind of snipey pylons just for looking at stuff and finding things out. The probes that moved into the new base with only one cannon in it, that was excellent.
I didn't even see that until you mentioned it, and then like 15 seconds after that.
Well, it was right after Griff went, oh, what's that doing there?
Yeah, because I was like, I'm way behind, and I just noticed my main had all these probes not doing anything. I was like, I know, I'll go take a ninja expand, because Grant hasn't expanded yet. Lo and behold.
That's
base.
hilarious because you both did the exact same thing.
The thing, like, how are you supposed to deal with a zealot harass like that?
You just
without-
build more buildings to block them a little bit,
Yeah, don't let them in.
pretty much.
Drop a bunch of gates so they can't get in.
Mm.
You gonna outro us?
Am I allowed?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jeez. You make the guy the editor and it all goes through his head. Need a director. If you watched any or all of this, leave us a comment down below. Send an email to contact@LimeNotLemon.com. You can follow us on Twitter @NotLemon. There will be plenty more where this came from. I think we like this series.